Hi everyone, I'm Dunkurtin and welcome to part 2 of my magic only playthrough of Dark Souls. Left off last part, I just defeated the Taurus demon and took down the first Black Knight. Today I'm hoping that I should get through to and defeat the Gargoyles within a good time. Did a bit of preparation for the video today. While off camera I farmed up a few souls and went and grabbed Heavy Soul Arrow from Ricket, so I'll just attune that now. Also level up, put a couple more points into intelligence. I've actually got less souls left over than I had when I finished the last video, so I haven't really given myself much of an advantage by doing that. Pretty close to that next level, so I might just quickly grab 100 souls, just kill a couple things. And that was a very noob thing to do. But got the souls, so it doesn't really matter if I can set me back far. So since the last video I've been playing around with my recording setup, using a different program now. Should be a bit better quality, and my audio should also be better synced now, as I've worked out a way to start the audio recording at the same time as the video recording. So hopefully that's all working properly, and time to move on. Get those gargoyles down. Just quickly grab these 550 souls. And for those wondering, that is how I farmed up the 4,000 for Heavy Soul Arrow. It's the quickest, easiest way at this point in the game. Ooh, ouch. Spent too much time playing other characters that are close range. Forgot how hard it can be to hit some of these spells when too close. At the moment I'm also doing a Wolverine playthrough, in which just using claw weapons, no shield, forcing me to parry a lot. I am recording that as well, though I'm not going to do an actual playthrough of it. I'm thinking I might just take the boss fights and such and add a bit of post commentary, cut that all together for a video series a bit further down the track. Now, despite going to the effort to go and get it, I don't think I'm actually going to use Heavy Soul Arrow that much. Probably use it to kill this boar, that's about it. Should kill the boar really quickly and easily. These guys are blocking a lot today. Area. Being ranged is good, I can do this area relatively safely without worrying about these crossbow guys too much really. They always annoy me on new characters. Usually just waiting for that spear guy to actually attack so I can parry him. Pain in the ass, they take too long. That's a very quick, effective way to take down the boar. And he dropped his helmet by the looks of it. Not that I'll be wearing that. Where are you running to? Sometimes I really dislike the lock-on in this game. I haven't decided whether I'm going to kill Lautrec or leave him alive yet. I don't have any use for the ring. That said, I don't have any use for his armor either, and not sure I can be bothered doing that fight later in the game. So I suppose it should be relatively easy. I think I'll leave him alive. Got plenty of time to decide. This should kill this guy in one hit. Yep. And that is why I do not want to be using that spell too much. It's so slow. It's a lot more difficult than it should have been. Just go open the gate quickly. Always like to do that before I go to the bonfire. So hopefully my audio is a bit clearer in this video than the last one. Last time I had my mic just a little too low, and in order to balance out the audio, I kind of had to boost it a bit too much in Audacity, so it didn't sound as good as I would have liked. But I've turned up the mic this time a little bit. Hopefully it's enough. It's a learning process for me. I'll get there eventually. Thought I was going to roll off the edge then. I do want to kindle this bonfire kind of, but Undead Parish is just overrun with low-level griefers invading, it seems lately. Every single time I run around in here, human, I get invaded, or someone attempting to invade me. Which is just annoying when you're trying to go back to the bonfire to level up. Especially because I can't really PvP, because being in Australia, my connection just lag. It's not possible. And on this character, using only spells, soul arrows, pretty easy to dodge. when like you have a good connection. If I'm lagging, I'm just never going to hit anyone. So I don't want to run around all human too much, and I can't be bothered putting it in offline mode. So we'll just make do with the 9 Estus we have, I think. I think this is going to be a rather short video unless I find something else to do after this. I may make an attempt on the Capra Demon, though I'm expecting to die lots in that fight. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to take care of it. It's going to be very luck dependent on getting past the dogs and then being able to kill them. Our first Firekeeper soul. Hoping I could just send the lift down then, but oh well, I guess I'll just reinforce my Estus now while I'm here. Bit of a waste of time, but moving through this area so fast it's not really an issue at the moment. I tend to try and keep the videos to around 25-30 minute mark, just because I'm very conscious of the fact that I share my internet connection with 3 housemates, so I don't want to use all our data on uploads. So I think that length episode maybe once a week is what I'll aim for at the moment. So +1 Estus Flash should pretty well full heal me at this level with my current health. Not that I intend to take any hits if I can avoid it. It's going to be a big part of this playthrough, being so lightly armoured, no poise, no health, no armour really. I'm going to have to dodge everything I can. Not like that. Ooh. Still hate those guys. They still manage to surprise me with how fast they can attack sometimes. Okay, shoot this guy through the window. Yep. Bit of a cheap way to do it, but gets the job done. Now to clear out these guys. These guys actually worry me more than the channeler. So when they get stuck on each other like that, not much to worry about. I should probably learn to count those guys as I'm killing them. I always lose track of how many there are, how many I've killed, and usually end up getting surprised by one at the end, like that. Even worse is when one drops down, and it'll be on a playthrough when I'm fighting Lortrek. He'll get back up and attack me from behind in the middle of the fight. Never fun. Law track, and I'll let him live for now. For now, I think I will let him live because I think that fight shouldn't be too hard with a magic user. You can just use the stairs to keep your distance. Pick off whoever you can target the easiest. So here we go, Gargoyles, first attempt. Hopefully the only one. So should be a pretty easy fight, just as long as I don't roll off the roof. I've done that when trying to take him down with spells before on my faith character. Let's get the show started. Dodging a lot easier without the slowdown with my new setup. So I guess ultimately I have no excuse for missing my dodges now. Ooh. Kill him. And I died. Oh, that's embarrassing. Don't know if I'll have time to cast heavy soul arrows on him. It might be worth trying just to drop him a bit quicker after the second gargoyle comes down. Though really that was my overconfidence. That was all me, that failure. Thought I had a bit more nuking power than I do just yet. That was much better than last time. Okay. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there's 10. 8, 9. Oh. 9. 10. I think that's all of them. Never actually counted them before, just assumed it's 10. And luckily I was right. So here we go, attempt 2 on the gargoyles. Try out our heavy soul arrow. Oop, that was not a good time to cast. Oh, that is slow, but it staggers. 2, 3, shit. Dodge, heal. One, 2, 3. Not doing well at all. Heal. 2. Only 2. Oh god, still got heavy soul arrow on. Okay. Using heavy soul arrow was definitely a bad idea. Need some space. That tactic seems to work. A lot more tense fight than I thought it would be, but Gargoyles down. I think I'll go ring the bell and I'll cut this video there. I think that'll do us for today. Next time I'll begin attempts on the Capra Demon. I'm expecting to die a lot in that fight. To this day, look, done him probably a dozen times, dozen different characters, and Capra Demon is still my least favourite fight of the entire game. Anyway, I'll leave you there guys, and I'll see you all in a few more days for the next part.